stampwithlisamarie.com. Let's see if I have it in the right place today. It's always a shot in the dark, right? Say hello if you're here. I'll be able to see you in just a second. I can't pull it up until I'm actually live, and so it takes me a hot minute. Let me turn the volume down. Nobody wants to hear that double. It might not start just yet. There, it should be getting ready to. Oh, it says we're live, so I just can't see it. Wonder why. Hi Larry, hi Kim. It doesn't show it doing anything yet. It's so weird. There it goes. It's that delay. Hello. Okay, whew. I did it. I am by myself tonight. So, you know, I gotta do all the technology by myself. That's always scary. Let me grab and go over. I'm grabbing the link so I can go over and post it on Facebook really quick. Because as you know, we used to do Facebook Live, but then Facebook they just got mean. They weren't letting me be seen. And so we moved over to YouTube. That seems to be the trend. You got a little more freedom over here. Of course, it's something new. Let's see, we'll post that. But once you get used to doing it and you realize that if you want to like be involved in the live chat and stuff, you just have to sign in. And if you have a Google account of any kind, you already have everything you need to set up a YouTube. So once you open up and sign into YouTube, then you can make comments and all that good stuff. All right, one more place and it'll be done. Bloop. So yeah, Miss Adeline is not feeling good. I have a feeling it's her teeth. She is getting, we could see 2 big old molars coming in. So I'm sure that that's playing a role. And so she's just not herself. So you feel really bad for her. I hate teething. It's just so hard. And it hurts. I can't imagine, you know? All right. I lost everything. Where did it go? I can't see anything that I saw before. It all disappeared. Hang on. Oh man, oh man. Let's go here. Did it come back? Maybe. Did I delete it? Ah. All right, we'll close. Oh, okay, good. That one's still there. So then we'll go here and here and see if I can make it work. There it is. Ah, okay, I see what I did wrong. Oops. Ah, okay. Hey, Jane and Melissa and Jane and Kim. Thanks, you guys, for popping on. Make sure you share. Yeah, I'm glad I'm still on. You never know. You just never know around here. It could go either way. Let me grab my glue. It was too far away. So I was thinking, so I had this idea. I didn't even grab a paper trimmer. Let me get that. You know, because I'm by myself, so I gotta think all on my own. So I had this idea. I had 2 ideas. Which one should we do first? So Stampin' Up posted a cool sample, and I thought to myself, I think I can do that and use a different set. I mean, I know I can, but I'm gonna try it. We're just gonna try it, and we're gonna use, what do these guys called? I don't want to call them the wrong thing. The Metallic Enamel Effects Basics. So you have in here, it's a little 3-pack. So you have silver, and you have metallic, so it's gold, and you also have copper. So gold, copper, and silver. They're really pretty. And these, I don't know how long they take to dry, so I want to splatter some on a paper. Hey Ingrid. Like I said, I think it's her teeth, so, but thank you. Because you know what it is taking care of a toddler that's teething. Ew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just a white piece for a top layer, and it's just going to have to be a surprise for now because I have not even tried this. So I just want to get it on here because it needs to dry, and we'll work on something else in just a second. Look, I'm having like a traffic jam on my trimmer here. So we're going to go 4 inches. I might trim it down, who knows, by 5 1/4. And I'm going to do 2 of them because, you know, you might as well have a backup in case we don't like the first one. And then it'll already hopefully be dry. Because I didn't even think to grab like an embossing tool or anything. But if you saw, I think I posted it today, Stampin' Up. It was really cute. I don't even remember what set they used. I just know that they took like, I want to say it was these two, and these are the two I'm thinking because I want to make a fallish card. And they just like a paint swatch, you know, swoosh across the paper, so it's a thin layer, and then they stamped in black right on top of it, and it was so pretty. So let me grab, I grabbed, forgot I had these palette knives that I don't even know if we sell them still this way. I didn't look. You know how that goes, right? Because like there's a big fat one. I feel like they're still in a pack like that. I feel like they are. And I'm just trying to decide. I think I want this one. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to squirt on my block because I don't want to squirt it straight on my paper because I don't want to end up with too much. So if you know like Stickles has like the glitter and stuff in it. This is like, and I know there's another product that it's similar to, and we've had this before in different colors, and you can just dot it on, like you could fill in the berries on this really cute, like on this card. It would be cute to do it. And if you did a different color scheme, you could do berries. On there, you could just dot snow, like the silver would be really pretty. A little dog hair, there's no fee for that. But you can use it that way, and you can also, like on a piece of wax paper, dot a whole bunch of them, bloop, 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 like that, and let them dry, and you'll have made your own little embellishments that you can pop off of there and add a glue dot to. So, like I said, I haven't done it yet. I'm just had a thought. I think I'm gonna need more than that. I could be wrong. So let's grab some gold and see what happens. Yep, I'll need more, so now I know. But I kind of like it like that, so I might even, ooh, look, I'm making a mess already. So I'm just spreading it on there. I don't want it super thick because I want it to dry at a reasonable rate so that we can hopefully finish it. I'm gonna put a little more this time. I'm gonna grab me a baby wipe because I'm gonna wipe that palette off, that knife. Let's wipe some over here. All right, we'll grab some of this copper and just come in here. I don't know. Anyway, Stampin' Up! Had posted it over on their page where they used the copper and the gold. And it was really pretty. I just saw it like briefly right before I got on. And I was like, oh, I think I can do that. As she says, full of confidence. All right. I think they used a paintbrush, but I'm okay using this. So let's go this way. It's already starting to dry, so I think it's going to dry fairly fast. And I just didn't want it to be super lumpy bumpy because I want to stamp on it. Because I didn't read it. I don't know if they like stamped on it before or after. I have no clue. If you guys saw it and you know the answer, please tell me. I kind of like the copper even better than the gold. I think I'm going to do one more piece of paper and just do the copper because I think it's pretty for fall. Now you guys like went quiet. Thank you, Melissa, for posting it over there. Yeah, I always say, share it because you never know who might want to learn. We all have friends that do different things, and somebody might be like, oh, I want to do that. All right, let's do like this. I have a better feel for it now, I think, too. Because I want it thin, but I want to have that little bit of a swoosh. Has anybody played with this stuff yet? I think I'm gonna be okay with it like that. Let me fix that one little side. When you guys get quiet, I think that I've lost my feed, and then I start to panic. All right, so we're gonna let those dry. We're gonna just wipe this off with just a baby wipe, and now it's clean. And we'll stick our lids back on. I'm gonna test these and see how dry they are in just a second. Oh yeah, see, they're almost dry. So we're just gonna put these up here. I have a little fan I'm gonna even blow on them. Because I thought it could help, right? It's not gonna hurt it, that's for sure. I'm blocking it up with some coasters, propping it up, and I got this little fan blowing on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my block too because I don't want it to get all gross. It's coming off pretty easy. You could do this on like one of those foam paper plates. You could do it, even better would be doing it on your glass mat, which I didn't even bring over here. I wasn't thinking. I usually sit at the other end of the table when I do classes, and that's where my mat is, and I just didn't grab it. So you have it, okay. maybe you'll want to try it. We'll see, right? All right, there we go. I got most of it off. A little alcohol wipe will take that right off, the rest of it. Let me get rid of those so I don't make a mess with them. I should have a trash can here. All right, so my other thought was, I really like this card. But then I was like, not everybody likes to color. Not everybody wants to buy the whole suite. So I was looking at the beautiful paper, and I thought, why don't we just cut out the birds? Because look, it's the same birds. There's a die for this one and a die for this one. Assuming I brought them out here, we'll be doing really good, right? I had them in my hand before I left the room. Where did I put them? Ah! Okay, hang on. Oh, they're right here next to me. All right, let's pull these guys out. So we can take these guys. See, that one fits on there, and then this one fits on here. Isn't he just cute? I love the blue and the yellow in there. So I'm going to grab my scissors. I'm just going to cut the two that I want, because I don't know which bird I want, so I'm going to cut them both. And if I'm going to be cutting, I might as well. That way, I'm not trying to just die cut in the middle of a piece of paper. This paper is called The Nests of Winter, and this is going to be in the next mini catalog that demonstrators can pre-order from in August. We get to see it at the end of this month, and then customers can order from it in September. Look at how pretty that is. I really like this one too. Oh, look, that's pretty too, with the little trees. I don't know, they're little flowers like dandelion. Those little things with the, you know what I'm talking about. I really like when there's a die. So I agree. And even, I mean, okay, I wouldn't want to fussy cut this, but this guy, I could fussy cut him and be okay. And I could fussy cut the pear. It wouldn't be my favorite thing. Well, this will be a pretty scrapbook page, right? Cut this off and put this at the bottom. That'd be really pretty. Oh, and look at that side. I like that swishiness going on in there, those brush strokes. Oh, that one's really pretty. And then the back of it is that wood. Everybody loves the wood grain. So there you go. Pretty paper coming your way. This one has like snow. There we go. I'm going to get this out of the way like that. I'm going to move my paper because my machine will just wiggle and wobble too much. It is really beautiful paper, I agree. Let me grab my plates. My plates are really beat up, so don't look too closely. I know they're ugly. I know I should put new ones on, but I hate buying new ones. I know that's dumb. So do you guys have like something that like you know you need, but you hate spending the money on it? Like, what is it? Like, my other one is hair product. It drives me nuts. It's just so expensive, and I hate buying it, but I know I need it because I have curly hair and I live in Florida. If I don't have it, I will look like a fuzzy poodle with a mushroom-shaped back bird moved. Hang on. You stay. I think I can save him because only his bottom half moved. There we go. We'll see if I totally trash this bird. He might have gotten like amputated or something, and I might have to just do it all again. Oh, actually, he looks pretty good. Oh, so does that one. Phew, I was worried. Let's get you out of there, you out of there. Grab the dies before you lose them. Gasoline, absolutely. Food, because it's so expensive. I don't like going to the grocery store anymore. Yes, Larry. See, and I'm just whining about paper. Oh, all right. So what we did, see, he's a little wonky, but I can fix him. I'll show you how on this one too. And it's because I'm talking. And I should have put some tape on it, and I didn't. Because I had that, oh, I can do it. It's not that hard. Yeah, so I'm just trimming it up a little bit so it's not so much white because it shifted on me. I tried to catch it, but I think I was too late. That's okay, he looks pretty good. And then this one, he actually isn't bad. He's got a lot of white right here, so let's just get rid of a little bit of that. And it's just shifted just that little tiny bit. Aren't they cute? And so what I was wanting to show, I'm going to say it and then I won't find the piece that I need. Where did it go? My table is completely clean and I still can't find nothing. It's clear, that's why I can't see it. Oh, it's right here. So I get asked all the time, but I want to make that card and I don't know how. What are the measurements? If you have the card, you can figure it out super easy. If you don't have the card, you can still figure it out super easy. Because when you're looking at this card, let me make sure it's up there on the camera high enough. When you see this card online, on Pinterest, anywhere, okay, you know that this is going to be your basic card base, which is the 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, right? That's my Blackberry Bliss. And then like when you're looking in here, you know, you can tell by looking at this is pretty standard. So it's going to be 1/4 of an inch. And you could even take and measure it and go like this. Yes. So you're going to do 1/4 of an inch. So it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4 because we know this is your 5.5 by 4 1/4 for the Blackberry that's sitting in here. And then my white is going to be my 3 3/4 by 5, I believe. Now that I've said it, now I'm wondering. Yeah, it is. 3 3/4 by 5. So when you'll start noticing, the more that you use the measurements, you'll be able to tell. This one you could totally guess. You take a piece of cardstock, junky cardstock, or a piece of printer paper, and cut it to what you think it is. Like when I look at the picture of this, I'm going, okay, it's probably, you know what, an inch or so. So 3/4 of an inch at this end. I don't even have it centered. That's crazy. So it's, you know, about 1/2 inch top and bottom. I know that, so then I can take my piece of cardstock and start trimming it the way I need to. I highly recommend a ruler that has the 1/8 and the 1/16 and all that on there, so it's easier. So if you have the card in your possession, you can go ahead and just measure it out and go, okay, this one is 1.5, it's 3.5, and then that's the crumb cake by 4. And I would even jot it down because I'm probably going to forget it. And then I'll have to measure it 20 times because I won't have remembered. I'm just going to grab a Sharpie because that's what was closest. So it was 3.5 by 4. And that was our crumb cake. So I'm just going to write crumb up there. And then I know my white piece, I know for a fact that this was just a little like strip of scrap. And it's going to be white strip. This is what, and I write this on Post-it notes and put it inside my card when I'm working, and it really helps. So that when I have to go back and write things, like a measurement or something, or if somebody asks, and it's probably about, 3/4 of an inch, like that. And there's nothing else to measure because the bird we're cutting out. These two little pieces here that they added on are a stamp in the stamp set. Hi, babe. So we're going to grab.
Does she meet up with you online, or are you?
No,
solo?
she's at home. I'm solo. So I'm gonna grab some crumb cakes. We're gonna just do this on crumb cake and I think cherry cobbler. So we're gonna cut this one at 4 by 3.5. Chuck was hoping that maybe Becca joined on, but it's really messy when you add a person on it, like talking over each other, and it's kind of a pain. So we don't even do it. This is cherry cobbler, and I'm going to score this one at 4 1/4, and then I'm going to turn it and cut it at 5.5. And I have that. I'm going to grab some white while I'm here. There it is. I'm dropping it everywhere. We're going to make this one, because it's going to go inside. It's going to be a 5 by 3 3/4, because I'm going to layer it. Because it's Christmas. I always like to make the Christmas cards a little extra. But I will tell you that I'm like working really hard to try to make the cards a little less bulky. At least some of them, not all of them. Some of them just have to be. And they have to have lots of layers. They just need it. I'm going to do my strip. My strip was like 3 3/4, so it's okay. I'm going to use whatever's here and just trim off like that because I can cut it to what I need. Trying to make the cards a little less bulky for the holidays for some of them because postage is going up. You guys, grab your Forever Christmas stamps now because then you won't have to worry about it. you'll have them. So here, these guys are gonna go on here, because remember, this is what we're basing it off of. Isn't that pretty? And then if we put it on chair, I think we're gonna like, I could put it on pool party. I think it would be pretty too. Look at that, isn't that pretty? You could run this through a folder if you wanted to. So many different things. My fan is working really good. Look at this little bitty fan. Isn't that cute? And it has a little USB, and it has different speeds. Look at that, I already forgot that. And so it's over here drying my papers. So I'm going to, I'm gonna go with this, I like it. I'm gonna do the inside really quick. I'm gonna glue this together. This card was part of the Creativity Now, this Blackberry Bliss one. It was one of the ones that we made. And I just thought, I know I get asked a lot, how did you do that? You know, meaning what are the measurements? Because people are like, oh, I see another spot, I need to trim on that. I think we get paralyzed sometimes because if we don't know the exact measurement, we can't make it. Or we don't have the exact stamp set, we can't make it. And that's not true. You just have to trust yourself and adapt a little bit, and you can do it. I don't like the way these berries look, so we're gonna do a little surgery. I just had too much. I know, it's really cute. I'm taking it to my class that's out of the house tomorrow because I always get hot, and I'm usually the only one that's hot, which is nothing new. But you know, you get those flashes that come, and I'm like, whew, I'm dying here, guys. We're gonna use dimensionals. I know I said I was gonna leave it flat, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna try. Oh, I can't leave this one flat. We're gonna pop him up. He's still gonna be a regular. I think he's gonna be fine for postage. I'm gonna show you one way that you can check. I'm gonna peel these dudes off. Like that. And this is a simple card. Like I said, you could emboss. You could do the birch. I could have done the birch folder back there. That would have been pretty too. I think that's what it's called. Let me show it to you guys. Isn't that pretty? Pretty folder. That's coming too. It's part of the suite. And we're going to take our little birds and they're going to go here. And then our words will come up here and we'll trim it down and everything. These birds are really cute. Ooh, for recess, I'm going to ask the girl, I want it. So I'm going to ask her where she got them because I was thinking of a couple occasions where I could use them for giveaways. Like, it's just USB and it has 3 speeds on it. Because I just turned it towards me because I was getting warm. Ta-da! Cute little birds. Alright, let's grab the birds. A friend like you brings me happiness. That's cute. Will it fit on my... I don't think it will. We'll try. It does. Just barely. Speaking of postage, it is going up on the 14th, which is a Sunday, I believe. So you got to get your stamps early before that. I'm going to go, I think I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in cherry cobbler because I'm kind of feeling the cherry cobbler tonight. Let's see. Let's hope that the stamp is on here straight. Oh, that came out really, really good. I love new ink pads. This is a new ink pad. So whenever you see my ink pads with numbers, I have them numbered so I know where they go back on my holder. Because it makes me crazy standing there trying to figure it out. Look, it just makes it. So we're just going to snip a little bit off of him. And he's going to fit across like that. And it's going to go flat. We're not going to pop that up. I have the hang around the neck one too. It kind of makes me crazy, so I don't use it as much. But they do work. It's just bulky, so it almost like made me hot because it's plastic, you know. Alright. We can probably stick something inside. Okay, we can stick him in here, huh? Nope, I don't like him. What color do we have? I think. I was looking to see if I had a brown. I don't think I brought one out here. Maybe. Nope, I got green. Alright, I might just leave him. There it is. And seen these. These are coming soon too. But no, these are available now. I take that back. These are on the online exclusives. I'm gonna use those. And then I'm gonna use this leaf. I'm just gonna leave it alone. This message is held for review. Have you ever bought from there, Larry? From the go to sweetdeals.com. Did you post that or did somebody hack in? It's a legit deal. Received yours. Okay. I will show it then. Yeah, the next one is this one's got some good. Just trying to see what I can hold up. This is a clean tissue, but look at see how it's blowing pretty hard. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, that's got some pretty. That's high, low, medium. There's high. Ta-da! So it blows pretty good. I haven't like timed it to see how long it lasts, so we'll see how long it lasts tonight. I'm just gonna add some of these guys in, I think. We'll put one there. And one there. I like where I have them on the other one, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna let him be right there. And then I just want to see how these come off. They are all glued together. Look at how cute that is. Let me show it. There you go. So like they could sit. Boop. They don't work on this one necessarily. Maybe on that. Oh, it's pretty close. So I'm not going to use those this time. But there you go. Isn't that cute? You use it all the time? Really? So buy one, get one of 2 rolls of 100 or $130 and you get 400 stamps. Get out. Okay, I'm going to have to go look. There we go. Blackberry Bliss, stamped and colored, and then Cherry Cobbler cut from the DSP. And I can see it done in a lot of other colors too. I think it would be really pretty on, since it's not a Christmas card necessarily, because we did the friend one, on some pool party or Lost Lagoon, it would be really pretty too. So there we go. Let me put these away so they don't get stuck to everything. I think I've told you Adeline gets hold of my dimensionals, my embellishments. And yes, they're fun to play with. She had them all stuck to her. I'm gonna get rid of this. So I do this sometimes because this adhesive thing. So when I have these in class, every time someone tries to use it, it gets stuck on everything and then nobody ends up using it and then they get left on the table and then that's when they get stuck to everything. So there we go. I'm gonna clean up some of my mess. All right, Larry, I'm gonna trust you because I need to get some. I sent out, I'm gonna do a video possibly tomorrow, we'll see how the day goes, for Jingle Hugs. And Jingle Hugs is the Christmas version on steroids of paper hugs. And so we do it July through November, December sometimes, just depends on what's going on. And by the time we finish, you'll have made at least 40 cards, Christmas cards. So that way you're ready to go. But I have worked it out into my budget that if you do, there's a $38 class registration and there's a $42. We get tons of the restaurant ones. What is that? Restaurant what? This is a legit deal. Oh, they have like restaurant deals there. I've never been to that site, so I'm gonna have to go look at it. But if you do the $42 version, you're gonna get a sampling of the DSP that we're using that month for the cards. And also you're gonna get a full embellishment. You're getting lots of things. You're getting about, I think it's like 25 or more. It might even be $30 in product. But you're also gonna get 8 postage stamps, Christmas. So that there's no thinking about it. When come December, you don't have to go, oh my gosh, I have all these beautiful cards. I can't mail them because I can't afford to buy 2 books of stamps right now because of Christmas, because the price went up. So I'm going to provide stamps because I want you to be able to use your cards and get them out. And I think that will be a fun way. We're just going to try it and see what happens. And it'll just be a good way to do it. I'm going to check on this over here. It's all dry. The fan did a good job. Nice. Let's make it by stamp set. It's the leafy one. What's he called? What is called? Oh, it's the Changing Leaves, I think it's called, is what I'm looking for. There he is. I think that one would be pretty. Alright, let's just see if it works. I love this big leaf. I told Mike that we only send out 2 stamps per month, so the stamps will probably outlive us. Well, they're forever stamps. You can leave them to the grands, right? There's my big, oh, he's dirty still. Somebody put him away dirty. Let me get him cleaned up a little bit. He's got some pretty peacock. Boop. Alright, I think I got it. And I really think I want to do black. And if we hate it, I think I'm gonna like this one best. But I'm gonna do this one first. I think he's dry. Yep, all dry. Because I'm worried about the bumpies. There's a lot of lumps and bumps on this one. So put them in your wheel. Yeah, exactly. These leaves are gorgeous. Have you seen? Where's my card? I totally cased a card from Rachel Tessman. She's amazing. What I did different was probably color-wise, but also when she stamped this, she went in and colored it with blends, and it was beautiful, but for class it was just easier to do it this way. So it's a cute little sort of fun fold, and it's this beautiful paper, the specialty paper from the Thoughtful Journey suite. But this is that big leaf just stamped, and it just stamps. We went over it with a blender pen, not a Stampin' Blend, not the markers, the blender pen, which is the glycerin filled pen, and just pulled the color that was already there. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love it. All right, so let's ink this dude up and see what happens. And so this is a brand new memento, so it should ink up really well, but I do recommend, like, do you see how I'm kind of twisting it just a little bit? And I'm also laying my stamp down on the table and not trying to ink it the other way on top of the ink pad, because you're just gonna make a mess. See, I might end up liking this one even better. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It wiggled. I probably need stays on, because this was memento. I didn't even think of that. Okay, so live and learn. It slid right across it, and I don't have a stays on out here. That's okay. I will do it this week. I will stamp on it. It's gonna be pretty. And stays on will be a little less crisp. I mean, because it's looking, it would have been okay if it didn't. I felt it as soon as I put pressure on it and went shoo, it slid. But I think it's gonna be pretty. And I think I like this guy, and I would probably even like maybe swoosh a little gold through it rather than having the definition like that. But I'm gonna work on it with some stays on. That didn't even cross my thick little brain. But that's okay, I have another card. I had a backup plan in case that didn't work. Oh no, I don't. Because I don't think I brought it. I don't think I brought it. Oh yes, I did. This folder is so good. So good. I need a piece of thick white though. Let me grab that. I don't want that one. He's got a special fold. I'm going to show you, I showed it at Retreat. I think it's called, I've heard some people call it the blackout technique. Some people called it something else that I don't even remember. But it's really pretty. So the restaurants, you get $5, $50 worth of coupons. Oh, I didn't think that those things were like legit. So we're gonna cut this guy down. I think we're gonna do 3 1/4. So you don't have to watch me color as much. All right, like that. So 3 1/4 by 5. Embossing folder. This is one of those 3D ones. So I'm gonna start this way because did you know this line right here is to help you keep it straight? And I do really want it to be straight. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but sometimes it does. Look at, there's an embellishment stuck to it. All right, I'm gonna move all my things out of the way so I can bring the machine up here and show you. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of all these things. We don't need any plates. So take them all off, so it's just the board. I'm going to set it in spine first. That will help save your folders over time from breaking. Alright, we're sticking the specialty plate that I can't think of the name of it. What are they calling it? I thought I had it written on here, but it doesn't. The gray plate. It's the number 4 plate, and it's for the 3D embossing. So we're going to clear this guy out. We're going to grab our scrap paper back. Isn't that pretty? I love, love, love this folder. Alright, I'm going to grab some colors that I like. And colors that go with, I know I grabbed some paper on my way out from my office, and so I'm kind of sticking with things that I know will go with what I grabbed. I'm going to have a little bit of pink if I want. What is this guy? Nope. Nope. Okay. So what you're going to do is so pretty. We're going to work on this side, the opposite side, and I feel like I need to stick the color under here so that you can actually see. Is that better? I bet it is, because I can see it even better. So let's see. I want to wait for it to pop up. That's pretty cool, Larry. I am definitely going to have to look at that. Has anybody tried this? So this is the pretty side that you would normally use. This is the side we're going to use, okay? And we're going to color in the flowers and the leaves and go from there. What color is that? We don't want soft succulent because he's not currant. So we're going to stick with probably Pool Party. And what purple is this? Highland Heather. What are you? Yep, Highland Heather and probably Pool Party will go with. It will be beautiful. This is the light Highland Heather. And so I'm just going to come in and start coloring in here. Well, he's feeling kind of dry. Oh, he is. That's no bueno. Oh no. Alright, let me see the dark. Oh no, that was the dark. Great. Okay, this is better. Note to self, order new Highland Heather markers. We're going to have a little shade variation in there, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect either, because what we're going to do at the end is going to kind of hide some of those imperfections. So it's going to be okay. And even if you go outside the line a little bit, it's going to be okay. I'm going to just make it all purple. Alright, the next one's going to be prettier. I know, just watching somebody color is so much fun. I should have colored one ahead of time. My friend was saying the other night, I don't want to watch people color. I don't think I know. But there's some people that I could totally watch color for hours, and I have. Have you guys ever watched, oh gosh, what are their names? Jay is his name, and then his partner that works with him is, I think it's Barry, I think. But they're from, I believe, England. Jay does the most amazing coloring I've ever seen in my life. Holy cow. I know I talk about people. Which folder is this? This is the 3D floral, I think it's called. I think I have the name of it on there. Did you see where I put it? Here it is. It's the layered floral 3D. I had it backwards. So it's this one. And I'm only making a slight mess while I talk and try to color. I'm just filling these guys in. I could totally do like yellow or whatever in my centers. But I'm just doing everything all one color in hopes that, you know, we won't be here till 10 o'clock watching me color. Like that. And then that looks like more leaves to me. This one looks like a big flower. You kind of have to get everybody. That one, and that one. And we'll come over here and get this guy. This actually might have been a leaf. We're making it a flower though. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Could have flipped it over. It's a flower. I did it right. And you see? Did you see that? Oh, it didn't. It's going through here. This is a good thing. They do color amazing. Jay is so good. I love to watch Patty Bennett. Patty Bennett takes Jay's classes. I'm just saying. Because I've taken them, and she's been in there. And she's just, she's amazing anyway. But then when you add in what Jay has taught her, and Patty Bennett's father was an artist, like had paintings and stuff in a gallery. Very talented also. I think I can make this guy work enough to color the center a little bit different. Got it. All right, then we're gonna do, oop, we missed these guys. When the light hits it differently, I can see it. And I know you're thinking, this looks really ugly, Lisa. Don't worry, I'm thinking the same thing. But I know it's gonna be okay. I want to flip him over and see him. Leaves, leaves, those three are leaves right there. So you flip it over just to make sure that, you know, you're seeing what you're seeing. Because sometimes the flowers look like leaves, the leaves look like flowers. You do want to use your bullet tip, I think, because as you're moving around and hitting these lumps and bumps, it can be hard on your blends. I also learned another tip watching Jay, I think it was. I'll show you. So when you are using the brush tip, you know, I think most of us know this, but we don't realize sometimes we do it. You color straight up. You really want it to color this way off the edge, and then it will preserve your tip. Ingrid, they have you taken any other classes? And they're usually really reasonably priced. They're not anything crazy. Really affordable. And it's usually like a couple hours long. Alright, that guy just needs to dry. I'm gonna let some of that dry. And maybe I will use this guy. Oh, not that end. I left my blends in my office. I didn't bring them out here. But this bag was sitting on the table and I was like, oh, I'll just use those. And now I'm regretting that decision. I'm like, I should have just given in and gone back in there and got what I needed. Or sent Chuck. And what happened was I thought they were out here and it was a bucket of ribbon that was out here, not my blends. These are leaves. This is a leaf. This is a leaf. These are leaves. Make sure I got everybody that I wanted. And I think I'm gonna do, because, well, what the heck? I'm gonna throw some Pool Party away in this one. Let me see it. I'm gonna do these guys. Ooh, I probably should have done like Pool Party. Oops. In my brain I did. But anyway, it was a bucket of ribbon. It was not my blends. They're in the same type of bucket, but there was a catalog sitting on top, and so I just assumed it's what I needed, and it was not. That's okay. Yeah, you need to try one of their classes when you have time. They're really good. He does talk a lot and he takes a long time, but he explains things so well. You wouldn't know it from my coloring going on here tonight because this is messy coloring. And my house is like super quiet tonight. Alyssa went to bed early. She was tired. And then I think Chuck might have gone to bed too. And I'm the night owl, so I'll be up for a while. That's gonna get something else. And we're gonna do this guy. Are you bored out of your mind yet watching me find flowers? I wish I could find my sample from Retreat because it was really pretty. So bonus days has started, so that's exciting. So you know, for every $50 that you spend in the catalog, online, whatever, you're earning a $5 coupon, and that's before shipping and tax. You can earn as many coupons as you want this month, and then you get to spend them next month. And if you're a demonstrator, do you know what next month is? Next month is the new catalog, the new holiday catalog, so that means you'll be able to use them for that, which is really good. And I don't like the way that looks right there. There we go. That will get better in a minute. Alright, now that we're about done, then I hold my breath and hope that it works the way that it's supposed to. Because you know, when you're live, this panic comes over you. If you've never done a live, like showing something, you just don't know until you've had to do it. Alright, so it looks, you're like, what the heck, right? And look, the other side looks kind of cool though. Like, I don't hate it at all. I think it looks cool. So you're going to take your memento, and this is a brand new one, so hopefully it's going to work really well, and you're going to drag it across, okay? You ready? Did you see that? I can go back in and add color in places that might be missing. I like when white comes through it. Where's my tissue? That's why I had it out here. I don't like when, I mean, sometimes I think there's a time and a place for it to be solid black, but I like the swoosh going on in there. And I kind of like the spots where it's like the white is peeking through on the flower too, I think. Just wanted, this was like a big spot, so I wanted to fill it in. I miss this guy. I know, isn't it pretty? Oh, miss this guy too. Give him a little color. But now you can see the things that you might have missed because they're going to pop up in white. And you can clean them up a little bit. You can add more. Like I said, you can go swoop across so that it's solid black, and it comes out really pretty. Then, look at this. So I'm going to lay it on here. What did I grab? That color is not so much, but this color would work. We can do it on some black. I got 3 pieces of black there. We can do it on some black and on some pool. Ooh, that's pretty. I know. Wow is right. And it's really not hard. This is like the brainless coloring you can do while you're sitting and watching TV. You know. Let me go ahead and cut some layers. I didn't want to cut them too early in case I changed my mind on how we were going to do it. You could cut this into pieces and use it for more than one card. I mean, oops, slinging ink pads. But look at that, how pretty that is. So it's just gorgeous. And we're going to score this one at 4 1/4. And then we'll turn it and cut it at 5 1/2. And move everybody out of the way. Alright. I think I would like to pop him up on the black. I'm almost thinking I want my black a little bit skinnier though. I think I do. Let me try it. And since I have a piece right here, I'm going to, so what did I do? I did 5 1/4, so I'm going to do 5 1/8. And then I did 4, so we're going to do 3 7/8, I think. I might have just messed that up. No, I didn't. Ha. Alright. So I can do it. Oh, I like it, I think, better this way. Whoop. Like that, with the bigger pool party. So there's vote 1, or we can do it with a bigger piece of black. So do you want the fat border or the skinny border? The matte. Which one did you like better? What do you think? This is the fatter border. The other one is skinnier because it's only 1/8 of an inch. I'll pick it up. It might look better off of the white a little bit. So that's the fatter border. Color another one. You like watching people color, don't you? And then that's the skinnier one. So you like the skinnier one? Because first one does skinny border. I kind of think so too. And then do we dimensional it on there? Or do we just do everything flat? Let me see if I have some ribbon. I think I do. I feel like I do. There's usually some white ribbon in my bucket. So I'm gonna look really quick. It was like magic, I know. Come on, how many of you were watching me going, this is the most hideous thing I've ever seen her do. What is she thinking? Because it looked ugly. I just want some white ribbon. I cleaned off my table. And now I have no white ribbon. Oh, yes, I do. That'll work. Make sure. Sometimes there's pool party ribbon in there. I had one, but it was too fat. All right. I know. It was good. Can you imagine doing that in class though, waiting for everybody to color? It could take days. Like we'd have to have a special class. This was a piece that just was torn off of it, got all hooked on a bunch of stuff, so I just shoved it on there. I don't normally use that many dimensionals in a corner. I knew what you were working towards. I know knowing made you feel better, right? Otherwise, I think if you've never seen it, you're going, oh my goodness gracious, she's lost her mind. Becca's not here, and Lisa Marie really can't stamp. All right. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, let's see. Let me just see if this ribbon will let me color it. I don't think this one colors nicely, but I could be wrong. Let me run some color on there. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but it is going to let me color it. I just wasn't sure. So I'm just using my blends. The dark pool party. And running it across here. I need to go this way though. Gently, with my brush leaning on its side, not smashing my tip. And it's alcohol, so it dries super fast. You should have minimal ink on your hands if you do it the way I'm doing it. So I'm not touching the inked part. So I'm right-handed and I have the spool on my left. And then I just keep pulling it. Yeah, I think just about there. And the way this is sitting, I really do need 2 more dimensionals, so we're going to grab those really quick. I can see where it's just from running the ink on it and getting it so wet. And well, we live in Florida, where everything is already all wet. The air is wet. Which is why I wanted to dimensional this one. I was worried that the glue might pop up. So I'm going to take my pretty ribbon. And I'm going to make a pretty bow, I think, if I've got enough here. We'll see. I'm going to have to do a little bit more. Yep, just a hair more. Hang on. Come on. Not cooperating with me. Alright, that should do it. I have faith that it's going to work, so I went ahead and cut it. I got to thinking, would I just like a bow here instead of going across the bottom? I'm gonna tie it. Oh, that little pop of pool party in there I think is so pretty. I want you to move over just a little bit. I'm going to get everybody to lay down. I want to go like this and like that. It's so good. Oh, I love it. All right, glue time. Meow. On here. I try my best to get these straight, which is why I like the liquid glue, because I have wiggle room. It almost looks like a light yellow on my hands, and I'm okay with it. I think it looks cool. And it just would need a little sentiment, or you could just put words on the inside. You don't have to stress too much about it. It would be pretty, with another piece of black inside with the white. I really like to layer my insides, and I know that is not going to save postage doing that. And I'm going to show you that trick too, so hang on, I'll show you. Because I think I even have an envelope up here. Pretty sure I do. We're going to go skinny. Like that. And like that. This guy is going to go here. I don't even know if I want embellishments on it. What do you think? Should I put some bling on there? I might have some. It might work over here behind me on my cart. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so everyone might not approve, but I think it's hilarious. So Adeline is 14 months. And she's so freaking funny. So, I don't know, it was earlier this week, I think. It might have been last weekend. My dad always did, he always did this to us when we were kids. He would put water in his mouth. I know, it's gross. And he would spray it between his teeth. So, did you guys ever done that? Has anybody ever done it? Put water in your mouth and go, oh, wink is a good idea. Where did I put it? After class yesterday. Where did it go? Let me see if I have. Oh, I have some pretty purple gems though. No wink. There it is. Melissa's right. Anyway, I need to know if anybody's done that before I tell you any more. You put water in your mouth and you spit it between your teeth so that it sprays the person you're facing. Nobody, right? Okay. My dad did it all the time. He tried and tried to teach me how to do it. I know how to do it, I just can't get it right. And so 9 times out of 10, the water goes down the front of me when I try to do it. Well, I nailed Alyssa, not Alyssa, Adeline. I did it and it sprayed right in her face, and she's like blinking and flinching, and then she busted up laughing. And so I did it again, and then it went down, down the front of me, and it was even funnier. And her and I did this for probably, I don't know, a few minutes. And Rebecca's going, Mother, if she starts doing that. So today, I have not done it since. Today she's standing in front of me drinking water, and she's trying to get my attention. I'm like, what, Adeline? What do you need? And she tried to do it. She's soaked because she keeps filling her mouth with water and trying to spray it out between. Well, she doesn't have enough teeth. She's soaked. Beth is like, Mom. And my husband's like, gee, I wonder who taught her that. I wonder. Wink was brilliant. Love it. Can you guys see the shimmer? I'll come even closer. I'll wait for it to come up on my screen so I can tell if you can see it. It's such a long delay tonight. Melissa, you have to try it. It's just fun. Oh, let me tilt it some more. I'll hold it still more and quit moving it. It's so hard to see. I promise you it's beautiful. And look, I'm just going to do this too because, well, in person you can see it. I'm like, I don't think, see, those are pretty and they would work. But like I said, I don't even know that I want, like, a skinny little tag would probably be really cute. But after that, I don't know. What is that? That tag's too big. I probably don't have any dies out here that have anything I can use for that. What's in this guy? This is a Christmas one. Nope. Nobody else answered me. They all think I'm crazy. Alright, where's that first card we did? That cherry cobbler. So if you take your card and stick it in your envelope, right? It's all ready to go. And this one, it does have, this is dimensional, and it's got a double layer, okay? Slide it in there. And it's not real heavy, so don't stick family pictures and all that in there. But you know how the post office has the little dealy bob that they can slide your stuff through? Well, you have one too. This one might be close. Dang it, I was really hoping it was gonna make it. So yeah, they might fuss about that because this is close to the measurement. It's my embellishments that are doing it. Let me grab, I think I have another one up here. No, he's kind of big too. I put embellishments on everything. Becca made some flatter ones last week. But if you can fit it through your little thing nicely, yeah. We put too many dimensionals. This one's a little bit better and might make it without them fussing. But let me give you another trick. Jane Bickle, have you done it? Have you ever spit water through your teeth? You gotta get your tongue right up against the back of your teeth and go and the water sprays. If these guys, they're gonna make a problem at the post office, okay? So take a piece of cardstock and run it through an embossing folder and put it right on top of it. And it can be slightly smaller, you know, like 3 3/4 by 5. Whatever size you would get the most bang out of your sheet of paper. It just needs to cover the area where the thickness is, where those bumps are, like ribbon and gems. And you can lay it there, and it will it will appease the angry postal people when they get our cards that are all thick and heavy, right? I don't have anything embossed up here. Nothing. So does that make sense? And if you have like the old Stampin' Up demonstrators used to get postcards in their kits, and we would use those, but I don't think they do those anymore. All right, let me get rid of this and just show you what we need. So we did those two, right? Is that all we did? I think so. And then we did our paper that was a fail. It's not horrible, but it's just too, I don't know if you can see it, it's too smeary. Let me make sure there's not a pad out here. No, I'll go ahead and finish it up tomorrow, and I'll post it because I know Stays On will work. My next bet would be to like do it with Versamark and do black embossing powder. That would work too. But it's just kind of smeary, but it looks cool, I think. And then you would just add a little sentiment, tie a little twine, and layer it, and I think it would be really pretty. So we will try that. Well, I will try that tonight. I might even do it tonight. You never know. But those are pretty, I think. So that was with the floral, layered floral 3D folder. It's in the online store. And using the blends. And then this is just pretty ribbon that we colored. And this is from paper that's coming out soon. So you can't get this right now, but it's coming. Well, you're welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys all got so super quiet when I talked about spitting water. If you had seen this little baby trying so hard to do it, and it worked a couple of times where she got a little spit, like where she sprayed it, she just busted up laughing. But she must have poured like a half a cup of water down the front of her trying to do it. So anyway, it was fun. So don't forget about bonus days. Make sure you earn your coupons so that you can use them next month. And sign up for Jingle Hugs because it's lots of fun. I will post the link actually at the end in this video down in the, what is it called, the description later on tonight. And it's over on my Facebook page, Stamp with Lisa Marie. But Jingle Hugs is always a lot of fun, and you can do it to go. Jane Bickle does it to go, and I think her friend Sue, and then I have a couple others that do it that way. And then you can use, if you don't have the stamp sets, that's okay. You just substitute for what you have. If, let's just say we were using this in Jingle Hugs, I know you have something. Pine boughs and lots of just bells, anything Christmassy. A wreath would be pretty to replace, you know, if you didn't have everything. Oh yeah, give me a thumbs up. I always forget that. The thumbs ups they make YouTube happy. Very, very happy. Thank you, Jane Marshall. We have class tomorrow night, so, and you've already seen a sneak peek of a card that we're doing, so fun, right? You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will try to be on live probably again sometime this week. I wanted to just explain Jingle Hugs and show you what we're making, because I don't know where they're at right now. I put them away so I wouldn't lose them, and I can show them to you guys later. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week for sure, if not sooner. Bye-bye.